many?
Hello everyone, my name is Junie Urbano. I'm a second year, a human resource managing major, and I'm also running to be the vice president of the next academic school year. Starting my college career in 2016 at San Jose State, I embarked on a journey to find the best version of myself. I learned to be strong when times were rough, to grow out of my introverted shell, and always provide a welcoming environment for every person I encountered, stranger or friend. I learned to give back to the people that facilitated my growth, and I bloomed into the person standing in front of you today. Through the sturdy foundation built by the cabinet members before us, Urbano became strong and came together when times were rough, such as when we showed support for the Little Manila Center in Stockton when it was vandalized, showing solidarity for the Manongs and Veteranos of the past. We have grown to be one of the largest organizations on campus, with over 1,000 general members, embracing in the friendships that were made through camp, PCN, friendship games, and internship. We give back to the community through the amount of workshops and events that focus on cultural, social, academic, and community and political affair values. Finally, Urbano has become that home away from home that we can always come to when we reach our low points. And although there were so many high points this year, there were low points. But it is through these low points that we are able to skyrocket upwards and truly break expectations. Through perseverance, positivity, and the guidance of the alumni before us, we were able to cater to both the old and new members, providing them experiences of a lifetime through Urbano. Before me, I see and hear the passions and drive that these young people have to bring Urbano to new heights as we approach a new generation of members. As with each cabinet, there will be obstacles and pitfalls that seem unsurpassable. You, the 42nd cabinet, will need that lending hand to help pull you up and thrust you upwards to success. However, you also need someone that will not be afraid to remind you if you start to stray away from realizing your vision. With an open mind, an understanding heart, and a headstrong attitude, I believe I have what it takes to support positive change as our organization constantly evolves and grows, while still holding true to the roots that have brought Urbano to what it is today. Each person that runs for cabinet has a vision and a future for Urbano, and this is evident by the amount of time, dedication, and concern that they continue to put into this organization today. So why should their vision end with the conclusion of their term? By being that connection with alumni, I can allow the visions of past cabinet members to continue to shine through the work of next year's cabinet. Recently, I've heard the saying, new gen members will never know. And that's true. Next year's gen members will never know what it's like to be a part of PCNs such as Sampaguita, Unspoken Words, or Heaven Escapes Her. They will never know what it's like to go to friendship games as Powder Puff, Explorers, or Convicts. Most importantly, they will never know all the hard work that was put in by our predecessors to bring this organization to what it is today. All they will know is how fulfilling it is to walk off that stage or field knowing how fun it was. And that is why I believe as a cabinet we need to be as transparent, clear, and concise with what we do so that we will always honor the work that our predecessors brought to bring us these fulfilling moments that bring us back. As with growth comes opportunities to diversify. And by working with the next year's cabinet, I hope to highlight the diversity that San Jose State has to offer. We always say SJSU is so diverse, but how much of that statement is evident through our workshops, programs, and events? There are over 300 recognized student organizations, and this presents new opportunities to collaborate. Some resources that I hope to work with are Associated Students, Mosaic, the Cesar Chavez Community Action Center, just to name a few, and bring together the cultural organizations and truly highlight the diversity that San Jose State has to offer and is known for. My name is Junie Urbano, and I'm running to be next year's Vice President. Thank you.
Yeah, so you have 1 minute.
1 minute?
Your first question is, phrases like alumni need to mind their own business, etc. are a couple of things being heard and said by your own cabinet members. How will you make sure phrases like these don't come up in conversation?
I think as Vice President, it is important to let the cabinet understand that, as I said, each cabinet member has that vision and that drive, and they have that future for Urbano, and they still want that vision to push through. So I need to be able to let that cabinet understand that everything that they have to say is not in ill regard. They don't say it just because they don't think we're doing a good job. They say it because they have a potential future for what we have to offer. And as I said, we have to honor the hard work that they put in, whether it's through what we do or just what we say.
Urbano is a commitment. What other commitments do you have for next year, and how will you manage your time with school, Urbano, and other commitments?
At the moment right now, I'm not exactly working or anything like that really. I'm just buying school, focusing on myself, and focusing on my career path. So next year, definitely what I want to do is start working on myself to find ways that I can develop myself into going into the career that I so choose. And right now I'm studying human resource management, and hopefully through the class that I'm going to be taking next year, it's going to be a right fit for me. And in terms of how that'll affect my workload with Urbano, this year was hard. Let's be real with it. There were so many things to do and so many things to take care of, but I understand that I need to be able to manage my time while still setting that time aside for myself to focus on myself. So one of the things that I will be doing definitely is reaching out to you all, my cabinet, this cabinet, and the people before me to help me and let me know when I'm overstepping my bounds and taking too much.
Can you please call in Gary?